This is Nigeria News Center. Let us look at the statement that came from Simon Ekpa, saying that Alex Otti, the governor of Abia State, copied Biafra templates. Because according to Alex Otti, he said recently that he have abolished state of origin dichotomy. He went further to say for the first time in the history of the state, an indigene of Edo State is now a permanent secretary in Abia State. And according to Simon Ekpa, he's saying that that policy will not work as long as it's not being implemented in Biafra Republic, that it is dead on arrival. Let us get a view of a political analyst in the person of Raphael Ngbechi.
Simon Ekpa is getting it wrong. Listen good. I have always been supporting Simon Ekpa. Listen good. Ekpa is wrong in that aspect. Listen good. Through federalism, through republic, Alex Otti is a Republican. See, I am from Anambra State. I can be elected as a commissioner of finance, commissioner of environment, a permanent secretary on appointment in any state of the federation. That is the characterization of federalism. A true federalism, if we are practicing it, an underman could go to Anambra State and win election and start ruling in Anambra State, provided he is competent on governance and delivering good and healthy leadership to the people of that state. I'm an Anambra. See, Alex Otti is trying to indicate that he is the best. Throughout this administration, Alex Otti is the best governor so far. See, look at the blueprint, look at the beginning. In the reminiscence, Alex Otti has come out with this policy that has been working in Abia State since 24 years of abandonment. Listen good. They abandoned that state for 24 years. Ojus Akalu came there as a governor. He did bad. He stole the money that belongs to that state. Theodoji that won an election while in detention. He ruled out their state. He stole billions, using his son to steal the commonwealth of that state, corner it only to his family. Today, federal government of Nigeria has not done anything. Judiciary, radicalized judiciary, 419 judiciary, they have not done anything about Theodoji. Nobody has brought him to the competent court, any competent court in this country, to try Theodoji to release the funds of that state stolen by he and his cohorts. Today, Alex Otti is the right man. Making an Edo man permanent secretary of Abia State has broken the jinx of ethnic bigotry that is going on across northern region, across western Nigeria. Even if you look at the appointment made by Tinubu, the so-called Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Oga is not following the true federal characterization or character. Look at it, it's only Yoruba everywhere. Alex Otti is our man. Alex Otti is it.
Look at it, you are disagreeing with Simon Ekpa.
I said I don't support him in this. See, the Biafran Republic could come. It has come. It is here. Let me tell you, Yoruba man can come to Biafra. We can put him in any position where he didn't fit. If Yoruba man come there and is good on, let's say, if he's an environmentalist, we can look a way to appoint him there, commissioner for environment, because of what erosion is doing in Igbo land. The man could do a good work, provided he's not going to deliver based on ethnicity. No. See, we allow true federalism to exile. And listen to me. Biafra is going to operate through federalism. I don't support anybody talking about if that Edo man is saying is wrong because they have made him a permanent secretary, blah blah blah. See, Edo land belongs to Biafra. The whole coastal line from Bight of Guinea to Bight of Badagry. Okay, you know people will get Lagos now. We don't need to drag it with me. I listen to me. We are the coastal line. The whole coastal line in Badagry belongs to us. So if a Bini man has been appointed as a permanent secretary in Abia State, it's a welcome idea. It's still a part of us. I'm not leaving behind anybody from the country called Nigeria, provided he knows that aspect. At least let me tell you, I could remember really well 2015, 14, 16, Mark Carney, M-A-R-K, Mark, C-A-R-N-E-Y, Carney is a Canadian. He was, or is still, the governor of Central Bank of England. The English people, they are not discriminating against him. The fact that he comes from Canada. I listen to me, that he could deliver well from that, you know, field. He could do well. But can he become Central Bank of England governor for how many years? He's from Canada. I listen to me. That's why I said ethnicity, tribalism has killed Nigeria. If you look at the Minister of Finance, he doesn't deliver well. You can go as far as to Brazil or America and invite somebody there who is good. He can come and take that position here. CBN is an entity separate from any modern machinery that is taking care of any contraption called country or not. Nigeria is a country, but CBN can operate on its own. You allow Kodoso Femi, we have never seen him done anything. Femi Kadoso is just a flop now. Look at Nigerian economy. Barely how many months he assumed that office. And Mefele is better. See, but you will exchange your Mefele for Kadoso. Kadoso to go to a Mefele position. Then they should throw Kadoso into jail. What are you saying? He's not doing any job now. Mefele did well. You are attacking Mefele because of what? Naira redesign. Naira redesign is for the benefit of the whole country. Buhari was the one who gave that order. Somebody is just commenting on Mefele. Because why? Simply because he denied his Igbo originality and nationality. That's why he's going through what he's going through. I mean, Mefele. Listen and listen good. Alex Otti is our man. Anybody could come to that state and do well. I listen to me. But in Nigeria that initiated that power plant station, is he from Mungba? It's part in Nigeria from Mungba now. Let us say the truth. Sabaraba got it. He's my man. He got it wrong there. He got it wrong. Let's say the truth. Oga, no matter where you come from in Biafra land, you can fit into that position. Had it been Alex Otti, went far as from Igbo land to Southern Kaduna or Northern Kaduna and employ El Raphael there, I would have protested. I would have criticized Alex Otti. But this one, the guy is an Obama. You don't know whether it's from Ibanke or Abudu. See, let me tell you, Eric begat Ibu. Ibu. Now we got them, but they don't know Eric. They are our brothers. You don't know. And because of Fulani way of, you know, dividing people and ruling them, Fulani brought this head. They will crack the two heads together so that there will be confusion and disunity among us. Thereby they will hijack the political destiny of the country only for themselves. Today, the whole political structures in South everywhere are for the Fulani man, for their selfish benefit. But I have my message for them. The Hausas, the original owner of the land, of the North, they have woken up. It is time for the Fulani to count their blessings. From 1804 till date, 200 and how many years now? 219 years now, you can see it. See, Hausa has woken up. Hausa, good morning, sir. Even it is night, afternoon, evening, I will be greeting people good morning because we are just waking up. Look at the tussle, the war of Emirates. The war of Emirates. Those people fighting themselves, are they Hausas? No, the question I'm asking the world, Nigeria, West Africa, Kanu, listen, is Ade Bayero an Hausa man? Is the Sanusi an Hausa man? Don't you people think? Think. Everybody has his own right to think. The prerogatives to think is, let me tell you, a responsibility of every individual on earth. Think well. Think very well. Read history. Fulanis, they are visitors.
Mr. Ngbechi, I must say a very big thank you for your time. This is Nigerian Center. In what looks like attack on Alex Otti, that is the Abia State governor, Simon Ekpa is saying that Otti copied Biafra templates. And the template he's talking about is state of origin dichotomy. He's accusing Alex Otti of copying Biafra template. And Simon Ekpa is saying that it cannot work, that his death on arrival since it's not been practiced under Biafra sovereign states. Mr. Chinedu Michael, I know you are a well-renowned international political affairs analyst. What is your view whether Simon Ekpa is right that the state of origin dichotomy that the Abia State governor said it has been abolished in Abia State will not work. Because according to Alex Otti, it's not for the first time a permanent secretary from Edo State have been, for the first time in Abia State they have an indigene of Edo State as permanent secretary. What is your view?
Good development. 100% I supported that. I'm still supporting it. You know, because one, we are still under the federal might, federal government. Biafra has not been given sovereignty by the United Nations or by whichever means the world will think. You know, so anything that's been done now, nobody should question it. You know, and to an extent, Alex Otti has successfully given Abians, you know, something to always take home. With the kind of leadership he has continuously provided for Abians, who has been under bad leadership for how many years now? This is the first time Abians are saying something palatable about a governor that has ever ruled or governed that state for a very long time. So, irrespective of that, whichever way that he deems fit, whichever way that he thinks he's going to use, whichever means, you know, he feels that he can actually drive the good governance to Abians, it's a welcome development. I think Simon Ekpa should be less concerned with what is happening in Abia now, and be focused on, you know, how to continue to play his a kind of ideology he believed in, his kind of philosophy about Biafra. I think he should focus on that yet and see how it's going to work out at the end of the day. So saying that he copies a Biafra template, for me, I think it is necessary. It is quite diversionary, you know, and it is unnecessary for him to start making that kind of commentary in that regard. For me, I think Simon Ekpa should focus more and stop, you know, throwing words to something that has no direct impact on his own concept of how to achieve or restore Biafra as a nation.
Some people strongly, or what I would say, vehemently disagree with you, because I understand that Simon Ekpa have a large followership who believe in his ideology and his line of thinking. So for some people, they say that Ekpa is right. What do you think Ekpa is right?
I don't know what he means by copying the Biafran template, because we know what Biafra represents. Biafra is a kingdom, and what we are looking at, you know, Biafra is going to be the only nation that's going to be a model nation for the black race all over the world. You know, it's going to be the first country in this continent, this black continent, to have provided exceptional leadership when it comes to fruitfulness, when Biafra is fully being returned. The kind of governance we are going to experience, you know, in Biafra will be cited to none. Biafra is going to be one of the best government or governed state in the history of the world, in terms of development, in terms of speed, in terms of accountability, in terms of corruption, in terms of everything that has to do with, you know, proper way of giving back to the Biafran government is not. I think it's going to have some element of divinity in it at the end of the day, you know. So if he is seeing Alex Otti from that direction, that Alex Otti is trying to build a kind of Abia city that, you know, that can be modeled after the concept, the idea of how Biafra will look like at the end of the day. For me, it is not a bad news, it is not a bad thing, and nobody should criticize, it should not make it a kind of attack on the person of Alex Otti, because Alex Otti too is an indigenous person, is an indigenous member, is also a Biafran.
I think I must say very thank you for your time. This is Nigeria News Center.